Welcome to another episode here in the Horror Hive. With all surrounding Russia in today's world, let's talk about it. Russia has a long history of engaging in wars and conflicts with other nations. In this video, we'll explore 5 instances when Russia planned and/or started wars with other countries. Examining the key events, the consequences, and the broader geopolitical context of these conflicts. One, Russo-Swedish War, 1700–1721. The Russo-Swedish War was fought between Russia and Sweden over control of the Baltic Sea region. The war was instigated by Russia's Peter the Great, who saw the region as a key strategic asset for Russia's expansion. The war lasted for over 2 decades, with Russia ultimately emerging as the victor. The war had far-reaching consequences, establishing Russia as a major European power and weakening Sweden's influence in the region. It also resulted in the transfer of significant territory from Sweden to Russia, including modern-day Finland. Two, Crimean War, 1853–1856. The Crimean War was fought between Russia and an alliance of Great Britain, France, the Ottoman Empire, and Sardinia. The conflict was sparked by a dispute between Russia and the Ottoman Empire over the rights of Christians in the Holy Land. The war was fought primarily in the Crimean Peninsula and the Black Sea region, with major battles including the Siege of Sevastopol and the Battle of Balaclava. The war ultimately ended in a victory for the alliance, with Russia forced to sign the Treaty of Paris, which imposed significant territorial losses and financial penalties on Russia. The Crimean War had significant consequences for the balance of power in Europe, with Russia's defeat contributing to the rise of Prussia and the subsequent unification of Germany. Three, Russo-Turkish War, 1877–1878. The Russo-Turkish War was fought between Russia and the Ottoman Empire over control of the Balkans. The conflict was instigated by Russia's desire to gain access to warm water ports and expand its influence in the region. The war was fought primarily in the Balkans, with major battles including the Siege of Plevna and the Battle of Shipka Pass. The conflict ended in a victory for Russia, with the Treaty of San Stefano granting significant territorial gains to Russia and creating a new independent state, Bulgaria. The Russo-Turkish War had significant consequences for the balance of power in Eastern Europe, with Russia emerging as the dominant power in the region and expanding its influence in the Balkans. Four, Russo-Japanese War, 1904–1905. The Russo-Japanese War was fought between Russia and Japan over control of the Korean Peninsula and influence in China. The conflict was instigated by Russia's expansionist policies in East Asia and its desire to gain access to warm water ports in the Pacific. The war was fought primarily in Manchuria and the Korean Peninsula, with major battles including the Battle of Port Arthur and the Battle of Mukden. The conflict ended in a victory for Japan, with Russia forced to sign the Treaty of Portsmouth, which imposed significant territorial losses and financial penalties on Russia. The Russo-Japanese War had significant consequences for the balance of power in Asia, with Japan emerging as a major regional power and Russia's expansionist policies in East Asia coming to an end. Five. War in Donbass, 2014-present. The war in Donbass is an ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russian-backed separatists in the eastern Donbass region. The conflict was sparked by Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 and its subsequent support for separatist groups in eastern Ukraine. The war has resulted in thousands of casualties on both sides and has led to significant geopolitical tensions between Russia and the West. The conflict has also had a significant humanitarian impact, with many civilians being displaced and the region suffering from economic instability. The war has been marked by numerous ceasefires and peace negotiations, but a lasting resolution has yet to be achieved. The conflict remains a major issue in Russian-Ukrainian relations and a significant flashpoint in international relations. Russia's history of engaging in wars and conflicts with other nations is a complex and often controversial topic. While some argue that Russia has acted defensively in many of these conflicts, others point to its aggressive expansionist policies as the root cause of many conflicts. Whatever one's perspective, the fact remains that Russia has played a significant role in shaping the course of world events through its engagement in war and conflict. By examining these conflicts in greater detail, we can gain a deeper understanding of the geopolitical forces that have shaped our world. Thanks for tuning into another episode. I hope you learned something today. If so, please like this video, share this video, and please subscribe to The Horror Hive.